Hello everybody and welcome back to a new episode of our hitchhiking diary. We realized when telling our friends and family about the hospitality we received day by day that no one believes us how friendly people here are towards complete strangers. Therefore, we wanted to show you in this video the amount of hospitality we received in Turkey using the example of our short trip from Adana to Urfa.
Let's start with Güni and his family that offered to host us in Adana for 4 days, where we had the greatest time playing with the kids, eating together, eating more, cooking together, and having a cool time on a nearby beach.
Hungry, everyone is hungry. Yeah, we're the ice cream gang. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the famous BG.
Yes.
Thank you for showing us. Ah, she likes it.
Kaşık 2 tane daha.
And Bernie, what do you say? Do you like BG?
Tastes like good.
So it's basically crushed ice with starch and sugar and 2 slices of banana and 1 cherry.
And sugar.
And we put a shit ton of sugar on it.
And sugar.
And our host told us that for the local people here, it doesn't matter how it tastes actually, because it tastes not like
It doesn't taste
like anything. So the important thing for the locals here is that it's cold and refreshes them when it's really, really hot outside.
Which is all the time.
Really, really hot here.
Then they introduced us to their friends who, as it turns out, are watermelon farmers in a small rural village. So that was quite an unusual experience now for us. Now, of the whole family, all the women had to leave and go to the kitchen to bring the food and everything. And Alex was asked to go there as well. And she felt really uncomfortable, but yeah, we're just not used to that anymore. Gladly, I think, because it's absolutely stupid, but it's still old traditions here that are still alive. And yeah, now the seat next to me is empty. Alex being clearly uncomfortable. And the next one also uncomfortable. Everyone uncomfortable. Right here.
Yes.
In this village, apparently, the very first watermelon grew 20 million years ago. Or something like this.
Super.
And we've now gotten a completely self-made dinner here. We've got the cow from yesterday, the vegetable garden, what the cow gave us before it was her final day yesterday. Honey. I love honey.
Eat.
Yes. Amazing. And the cheese. Where's the cheese here?
Really good.
Çok güzel, huh? Çok. So now, these legends here, they are watermelon farmers and they showed us their field. And look at these beauties.
Wow. We come.
Not ready.
So if they are hollow inside, they are not ready. But if they are like that,
Koy kulağına.
Oh.
ready.
Ready. Okay.
So we've learned a lot today. For example, that it only takes from such a baby watermelon to this monster here 15 to 20 days. Can you imagine?
Turkish climate.
Can you imagine? It's insane. 3 times per year they can harvest. So
Usually.
yeah, seems to be a reasonably lucrative business.
You hear that?
Then we sadly left this amazing family and started hitchhiking towards Cappadocia.
So currently in one of those buses we always say we hate. But somehow like a young girl took us and she stopped at the bus station, said she knows the driver and can go in for free. So now we take the bus till the next station so we can hitchhike better to only get out of the city. So yeah, thank you for that. And now we are in a bus. So one important thing about hitchhiking is that if you go to a gas station and directly talk to the people, it's much easier to get a ride actually, because I was standing on the street, thumbs up, everyone was passing me, and then Bernie, this cool guy here, just went to the next gas station and talked to somebody, and they're going for the next 8 hours to Ankara. So this might be our lucky ride today, and it was in the middle of the city.
Çok teşekkürler.
Rica ederiz.
Okay.
Found a ride to Kayseri. Very nice. How are you? Do you speak English?
From Astoria.
Little English.
Brother best ama ben kötü.
Short? No.
Hakikaten çok kötü.
Valem şunu kaldırsana bir tane yolu görelim.
My name is Alexandra.
My name is Bernie.
Bernie.
Funny thing is that no one ever can pronounce my name
Alexandra
correctly.
and Bernie. Bernie.
Bernie, hey.
Bernie.
Bernie. Barney. Barney is easier. Everyone calls me Barney. Emre?
Emre.
Your name?
Selma.
Selma.
Rıza.
Rıza.
Muharrem.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks guys. Çok teşekkürler.
This point behind.
Okay.
Big waterfall, long.
Then we stayed in Cappadocia for a few days before checking out the infamous underground city of Derinkuyu.
So the underground city here only opens in 1 hour, so now we have to kill some time. But I think cuddling this cute doggo is gonna, the time is gonna pass quickly. Also, we have Wi-Fi.
Oyuncaklarına baba, oyuncaklarına baba, oyuncaklarına şişe baba, iyi oyuncaklarına şişe baba,
Put it, check.
oyuncaklarına şişe baba.
Check. And we're now here, 200 liras pura in the underground city here with 300 Chinese tourists and 6 buses that were offloaded here.
But they have a guided tour, and we listened to them a bit.
Yeah.
It was quite interesting, actually.
And we're going down.
Way down we go.
And now we are pretending to take a video when instead we're just listening to the tourist group in the back.
Because you want to learn something.
Yeah. So after an hour we finished our tour here in the underground city. I don't know, I was personally not too much of a fan of it. I mean, it was interesting, but there's really not much that you could see, and every room really kind of looked the same. I mean, it just said stall, it said kitchen, and you could imagine that there was something like this, but you cannot actually see it. Alex was quite excited about it. I think it's worth it to see it once, but I wouldn't check out another underground city, I think. But yeah, thanks to Derinkuyu, and now we're gonna hit Kayseri and then head towards Gaziantep. And of course, after 5 minutes we got picked up again. Gaziantep, big town that we have to get out of again, but at least we got a ride, fast ride. All right, perfect. Thank you very much. So now we're here in the outskirts of Kayseri, and Alex just successfully
I didn't even notice, to be honest.
hitched a ride, and they're going to Maraş, which is already just like 100 kilometers before Antep. We're probably gonna stop at a lake or something and camp there.
Okay, now we had our last ride of the day, and it was a super long one because a couple of friends was on their way from Istanbul to, how is the city called? Maraş, so close to Gaziantep, or how the cool kids say, Antep. So yeah, we still don't have a host in Gaziantep, or how the cool kids say, Antep. So that's why we are camping again. And we wanted to camp close to a lake or at a lake because we smell. Because we haven't showered in 3 days. So that's why we are now at this lake. And as soon as the two guys dropped us here at the lake, a nice man came out of this cafe and he invited us for coffee, and he even gave us a shelter, like a place where we could pitch the tent. And that's the cafe. They even have a fish farm, I think. But I think they will tell us that soon enough. fliegender Wechsel.
Nereye gitti ya? Akşam oturduklarımız karşıdalar.
Oh, and now we're at this family. We're gonna tell you later on what happened at this beautiful place. However, they have a fish farm, and Alex is gonna show you how to feed them. Bro, that's not too viel. That's alright. Please do that, but das ist ein Einzelner. Idioten. Super.
So this is our campsite. Here's the houseboat where we are invited to. And it's really lovely. The people here only speak Turkish. So we are communicating with hands and feet only. And of course with Google Translate. And now they even insisted that we stay another day, which is really nice for us. Yeah, he suggested that we should stay 5 days, but I think there's just not enough to do for us for 5 days because there's also not very good internet connection, so no social media work for us here. But yeah, it's really lovely. They invited us for dinner yesterday and today for the best breakfast ever and lunch, and today we're gonna also do a boat ride with their boat.
hello,
Bernie's rowing the boat gently down to the dam. Okay, the sun is at a very bad spot, but right behind this peninsula there is the dam. Here's Bernie and here's our friend
Mohammed. He's the son of the family that is hosting us,
and he's the captain.
And he tells us where to go and
Yeah,
where not to.
and where to turn around.
And the funny thing is that here, even though they're living at a lake,
They're
these people
living
here,
on the lake
they're
actually.
actually living on the lake, yeah. And they cannot swim. And
He
they
can't
are super
swim.
afraid of the water. And they told us, no, you cannot go in the water, it's far too dangerous. And I think it's not only sad that they can swim because they can enjoy the water, it's also
A bit
dangerous for
dangerous.
them. 'Cause, I don't know, you can always fall into the water, or
Slip and slide.
or if you're drunk or something,
I
fall
mean,
overboard. I mean, he is 13.
yeah,
But
I just wanted
he's still
to say
got a
that.
year to go. Or 6, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mom.
Hello everybody, it's day 77. Can you please hold it a bit steadier? And we're still with this fish farming family here in Kahramanmaraş or something like this. Like 1.5 hours away from Gaziantep. We'll go there today, definitely. We had,
Have some baklava.
yeah, apparently Gaziantep is the cultural capital of Turkey. We're quite looking forward to that. Unfortunately, we do not have a host there. So it's been now 7 days that we spent in a tent.
8.
And I think it's 7. 8.
Today it's the 8th.
But it's been a very lovely time here. That's why we haven't been filming a lot.
Stimmt.
It's been a very, I don't know, it was very nice and some intimate moments with the family. We didn't want to disturb that with, I don't know, putting the camera into their faces. We tried to teach the son of the family swimming. That was a very nice experience. He enjoyed it a lot.
For both of us and for the son. And this stay here showed us again how important it is that you download translation from Turkish to
They
English.
don't speak any English,
because there is no reception at all. And we couldn't have communicated if we wouldn't have downloaded the
Not
translation
at all,
before, because their phone couldn't do the translation.
They don't have any internet, so yeah, that's one of the most important things that you have to do when you're abroad. Download the language for offline use.
Now we actually get to try the fish from the fish farm.
Yeah, some lovely trout for
And yesterday we helped out in the kitchen, so we now actually know how it is made exactly.
We did exactly
From fishing to killing to the oven to the plate.
Oh, goodbye, Güle Güle. It has been a huge pleasure to stay with this amazing family. We were all close to crying when we left. The family was also very sad to let us go, but these connections are just so much more beautiful than 99% of our couch surfing encounters, because it's so pure. So if you're ever in Turkey, you gotta make sure not to go to Istanbul, not to go to Antalya. Go to Firnis, Alabalik, Tesisi, Güle Güle means goodbye, I don't know. Go to them, they have the best trouts ever.
Oh, we tried them. It was so
Çok
good.
güzel. If you're ever into trouts, come here. Hi, we're in a car where there's only one seat left, and Alex said it's no problem, but now she keeps complaining.
Yeah, because he said we are going 200 meters and it's 20 kilometers so far, and he keeps,
35.
and he keeps sweating in my t-shirt. So yeah, right now we are in Maraş,
and that's the last stop before Antep, hopefully.
That's how the cool kids say it.
So, we have now been invited to some Turkish ice cream, and that makes everything a lot easier.
Turkish
so
ice
hot.
cream is a lot, I don't know, stickier.
Yeah.
Look what you can do with it.
Very nice. And we're rolling into Antep. And we have now arrived in the Çarşı, in the main center of the old town of Gaziantep. And we're now searching for a place where they, 1, have baklava, and 2, have a toilet, and 3, can take our backpacks for the next 2 hours so we can stroll around the city.
We're in the baklava city. Bernie can't wait to dig in, and we just paid 20 lira and said that he should give us as much different kinds of baklava as possible. So that's what we got. Nice.
And we have now arrived that far east that we're in pistachio country, and they're all, I think,
somehow a bit different.
Yeah, they're all bigger and smaller and
maybe
roasted and not roasted, and
differently roasted.
all kinds of stuff. But we like it. You can feel that we're now far from home.
Far away.
Okay, after giving him our Instagram, I will show you. So this is how you see them on the trees, and then you gotta shake it, shake the tree hard, and then what do you find, Alex, on the bottom? And you have this.
But now they're dried.
And inside of these ones, you find these ones. And if you peel the skin away from here, you have this here. And then if you smash this here, you have this here. And this is what you give into baklava. And from what we have seen so far, we say, there's by the way the castle here, that Gaziantep is the most beautiful city we've been to so far.
Yeah.
So far.
Okay, we made the impossible possible. We found a ride in the middle of Antep, and they go to Urfa, and we will just look for a camping spot on the way there. And they even gave us lahmacun, which is a very famous dish, and we wanted to try it for very, very long, but now we managed. Talk to yourself.
After asking if our ride, this legend here, knows a place where we could pitch our tent, he wrote this here. I have a house with sea view, a lake view. You can stay there. That is music to our ears. And now, my dear friends, we have made it from Vienna to the Euphrat. I don't know how it's in English, Firat in Turkish. And this is the start of Mesopotamia. That's insane.
Wow.
We have gone a long way, and I will show you the bridge now. We're in Biarritz, and we're on our way to Suruç, where our ride invited us. Good morning, everybody. It is day 79, something like this. Alex is still asleep, and we are now here in the house of the ride from yesterday. I will show you. He's living here on the terrace, and all over is grapes, pistachios, olives. There's an amazing lake close by. and we are having some lovely breakfast. Now we are going for a little swim in the lake here. It's over there. But first we gotta check out the pistachio plantation. So that's what they look like first before you harvest them. They got another 10 days before harvest and it's all full of them. Wow. Can't wait for some baklava. Oh, these ones are even more. Damn. And he said he gets like 3 euros per kilo for these ones, and then the supermarket sells them for 12 to 15.
Yeah, but they have to undergo a few more steps.
Yeah.
Roasting,
Everything.
packaging, everything.
Oh, Alex is in the water now, and this is the beautiful only house in a huge surrounding of a few kilometers. We're the only people here. It's amazing. After our swim, we had breakfast together with our friend before he dropped us at the main road, and we started heading to Urfa, where a couchsurfing host awaited us and the first shower for almost a week. Thank you very much for joining. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for the next video where we will take you with us to the city of Urfa and show you the coolest places to visit there.
Well, and there is the Grand Hof.